In this video, we'll be talking about the art of standing out and why some brands stand out while most brands just disappear like everybody else. And the truth is, in a sea of copycats, the brands that are brave enough are the ones we actually remember. You can see this example on the right. The one that's red, standing out from everybody else, is the one that we actually pay most attention to. There's actually a formula for this, and we will be covering this in more details. So let's get into it. So how do brands actually stand out? Standing out isn't luck. It's engineered. There's a formula to this, and marketing science Ehrenberg Bass calls the tool distinctive brand assets. And this is made of 4 categories: color, shape, character, and sound. And using this together makes your brand unforgettable. And doing this correctly can fire your brand into memory. In a feed, on a shelf, at a glance. You become recognized right away. Only 15% of brand assets are truly distinctive. So just own a few completely. Firstly, own a color. You can see these colors on the right. Instantly, you recognize them by the brand. You got Tiffany, Cadbury, Coca-Cola, Barbie, UPS, and John Deere. And these colors have been used relentlessly, so much so that it has become the brand. And this is done consistently over the years, using the same tone and the same color over and over again, which has made it theirs. And as soon as you see the color, you associate it with the brand, even without seeing the name. So keep this in mind for your brand as well. So this is just using one color over and over again. And over time, you don't even need your logo or your brand name. They will recognize you right away. And this is the power of staying consistent and making something yours. Secondly, is owning a shape. You can see these brands on the right. I'm sure you know all of them. You got Nike, Apple, Amazon, and Target. And using only their icons, you recognize them right away because they've stayed consistent for years and they don't even need the color. They work well in black and white. They don't even need the brand name anymore. The truth is, a shape or icon that you own is worth way more than any ad you can ever have. The key here is to design a silhouette that is recognized on its own. You don't need anything else. The icon, it speaks for itself. Third thing is owning a character. You can see this logo on the right. This is something that I designed myself. It's a mascot and it has its own unique personality and character. This shows up everywhere and people remember it because they build a relationship with it. And Coffee King does exactly that. So it stands out from the rest because it has a unique character and people love this mascot because it stays recognizable. It's distinctive from all the other brands that they know of. And once you give it a face, it stays unique and distinctive from everything else that's out there. Having a character is exceptionally useful, especially if you can make it fun and playful because it's different and is memorable as well because it captivates the audience and it sparks a feeling. The fourth thing is type and sound. Having a unique typeface and a font that's yours can work really well. And pairing this with a sound that's distinctively yours can work wonders because you're using your second senses. So, for example, the Netflix ta-dum sound, it's extremely helpful with the brand and has become that brand's voice. Same thing with Intel. When you hear that sound, you know it instantly, and that sound has become theirs. And as soon as you hear it, you know it belongs to them. So sound can work really well. As well as everything else, sound can help that brand even more. So the formula is famous and unique. These 4 things can work really well together to build a brand that's unforgettable. So firstly, pick a few assets like color, shape, character, and sound. Use them relentlessly. So use them for years over and over again. Not just one campaign and then moving on to the next, because most likely they won't remember because you're not consistent long enough. Stay ruthlessly consistent. So with every touch point and everything you post and everything that comes from your brand needs to be the same. It needs to have the same tonality, same messaging, same voice. So make sure you're consistent with the messaging and everything you post, and make sure everything comes from the same tonality and same branding message that you have. You have to put a system in place to make sure that this stays consistent throughout and you're not confusing your audience. So you want to aim for the top right, famous and unique, nothing less. So combine these 4 tips and soon enough, you will have something that people differentiate and you can captivate your market and your niche from the rest of the competitors because most likely they're doing exactly what the rest are doing. So it's not really difficult to stand out. You just need to be consistent for long enough to stand out and have that market edge over everyone else. So if you want a brand that stands out from the rest, you can book a 30-minute free consultation call with myself, and I'll be happy to help you in any way possible. Click the first link in the description and book a call with me, and I'll be happy to guide you further. Thank you guys for watching my video, and I'll see you guys on the next one.